Hey guys, what's going on? 845 Sportscards coming out of New York's Hudson Valley. And today we got the December edition of the Retrowax Box from Sportscards.com. It's a lot of our nostalgic pieces. So let's see what the December edition holds for us. Retrowax Box for December 2024. 83 Fleer in the BBC pack. Looking for Gwynn, Boggs, and Sanberg. 1990 Topps, Frank Thomas, Sosa, Griffey. 1990 Leaf, Series 2, Larry Walker and Frank Thomas. And a bunch of 87s, Fleer, Donruss, and Topps, looking for Barry Bonds and Bo Jackson. 89 Donruss, Randy Johnson, Griffey. Schilling and Biggio. 89 Bowman, the bigger cards. That's a BBC box also, looking for the Griffey there. 90 Score, Frank Thomas, Larry Walker, Bo Jackson with the bat and the pads. That's a pretty cool card. And altogether, you can see there's 25 packs. So, SlaterSportsCards.com. Screenshot that. If you want to pick up a Retrowax box, this is not the most expensive, but it is certainly the most nostalgic and a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. So, we'll set this aside here. We got the 90 Topps. 89 Topps. Here's your 91 Donruss. And we'll pull all these out of here, make it a little bit easier to see. There we go. Set our box aside. So we'll organize by brand, basically. So we got Leaf, Donruss, 92 Stadium Club, Series 2, pretty cool. Fleer, Score, Bowman, Fleer Ultra, Score Fleer, 92 Topps Baseball, with our Gold Series, like that. Fleer, Score, Donruss, 91 Fleer Ultra, 88 Fleer, I think that's the 1990 Donruss, the red background, Bernie Williams year. 89 Score, 90 Fleer, 87 Topps with the gum inside. So we got to think about this. There's some gum inside this 87 pack. Here's an 89 Donruss, that's a big one. The Leaf from 1990. And the biggest pack of all, our 1983 Fleer. So here's the deal. 87 Topps with the gum in it. If we pull one of the three big rookies, Tony Gwynn, Ryne Sanberg, or Wade Boggs out of the 83 Fleer, we eat the gum. We'll do this one next to last. We'll do this one last. That's the deal. 89 Bowman's a big one. I like our 87s and our 89s. That's a 90, that's an 88, 91, 92. There's an 87 Fleer. Donruss. 89, we like 89 Donruss. 88, there's our 87 Donruss. Stadium Club is cool. Topps is cool. Some Fleer, some Score, some Donruss. Leaf, probably the best for last, so we'll do it in this order. Stash these aside, best one's over here. And there's the rule. If we pull one of the three big rookies out of 83, we'll eat the gum from 1987. First up, we got a rack from 1991 Donruss. 91 Donruss has nothing. You get a third year Griffey. But basically, like we always do with these, if it's a Hall of Famer, we put it aside and we'll send the big order out to ComC. There were some notable cards, errors, goofy pictures. You get a lot of stuff out of junk wax. It's not fair to call it junk wax. It isn't junk. It's just super nostalgic. So, here's our rack from 91 Donruss. We'll go through it quickly. Put the Hall of Famers and notable cards aside. Bob Green, Alex Fernandez would have been a big one. J. Bell, Ripken All-Star, Tewksbury, Jim Abbott, Spires, Wild Thing Mitch Williams. Is that his rookie? It's not his rookie. Ryne Sanberg, Diamond Kings. Jimmy Key was a big one. 1985 is his rookie. Joel Skinner. Checklist. A puzzle piece. The Line of the Shields. Tim Cruz. Bankhead. Eric Davis. Dutch Dalton. Darryl Boston. Big Mac. Not a Hall of Famer, but big fan of Big Mac. Omar Vizquel. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. His defense alone wasn't enough to carry him. Puzzle piece. Bip Roberts. Bobby Thigpen. Rob Dibble. Rob Dibble once said, if Ichiro wins the batting title, he'll get Ichiro's name tattooed on his hiney. Ichiro did, and I'm pretty sure he got the tattoo. Jamie Navarro, Greg Olson, Vernon Carlton, Fisk, Mickey Morandini, rated rookie, Greg Briley, Schmaltzy, Marquise Grissom, Jeff Russell, Barry Larkin, Bobby Bowe. In the day of deferred contracts, Bobby Bowe was a innovator. There would be no Shohei Ohtani $700 million deferred deal if it was not for Bobby Bonilla. 1989, coming up next. What's in here? You guessed it, nothing. Smoltz has his rookie card from the Tops in this base set. Really nothing to speak of. How do we get into one of these things? I'm not worried about destroying the cards because there's nothing of value in these packs. Got a third of it. You can always hope for a clean rip. You can't always get what you want. '89 Tops. Hall of Famer. Tony Phillips, Frank Tanana, Lance Parrish. These look centered at least. Zay Uribe, Flanagan, Neil Allen, Bobby Thigpen again, Brian Harper, Ellis Burks, Steve Trout, Dr. K on the All-Star, Mark Kubica, Jim Eppert, Swindell, Schmidt, like that, Blackjack McDowell, Terry Taylor, clearly not the wrestler, not the Red Rooster there, Jeff Reed, Darryl, Andy Van Slyke, Dave Schmidt, Storm Davis, Gusto Gedman, Scott Sanderson, Andy McGaffigan, Sider, Chili Davis, Dave Winfield, Lance Parrish, Darryl Miller, Brady Anderson, wow. It's an early Brady Anderson, not sure if that's rookie or not. Mike Greenwell, Will Tejeda, that looked like the Randy Johnson, but it's not. Joe Hesketh, Scott Bales, John Tudor. So, nothing of note there. And we take the notable cards, we take the All-Stars, we take the Hall of Famers, we set them aside, we send them out to ComC. I'm going to put together a very large ComC order, probably around 500 cards in the coming weeks. I'll document it. I'll show you guys what I send, and more importantly, how I send the whole process of ComC if you're not familiar with it. There are a lot of collectors out there who've never used ComC, and I think it's a really cool option for selling because not everything is worth sending into eBay. Some things aren't even worth putting in a 50-cent or a quarter bin at a show. Bill Kruger, Andy Bennis, 90 Tops is horrible with their print, but maybe we'll get a no-name on front. Donald Harris, Richard Dotson, Nepper, Eric Yielding. What we'll see is obviously the name would be missing, but also these black lines here. A lot of the coloration will be kind of off-centered. It really stands out if you see it. This should be a sharp black line. There's weird Boggs, but if there's not, the insert, it's not an insert, it's an error. It would be valuable. Doug DeCenzo, Roger Clemens, Glenn Davis. Very recently, a no-name on front. Frank Thomas and a PSA 10 sold. It went for tens of thousands of dollars. Robin Yount, Ted Powers, Danny Tartable, Alan Newman, Kelly Downs, Schooler, Tracy Jones, Pasqua, Minton, Luis de los Santos, Hamilton Bailey, Wilson, Candy Maldonado, Ken Williams, Kurt Manwaring a dress, right? Doyle Alexander, Jay Howell, Ken Kennedy, Fred McGriff, Lionel Nixon, Terry Poole, and Tommy Lasorda on the manager card. So that was the rack packs. Now we'll start ripping into some of the lower end products. 90 Fleer, the white on the front. At least that opened easily. If it opens easily, it could be resealed after it's picked through. Bob Boone, Jeff Manto, Smith, Jeff Pico, Chet Lemon, Gary Templeton. Player of the Decade, Will Clark, 10th anniversary, cool. Kelly Downs, Luis Rivera, Van Slaw. We're looking for the Jose Uribe, Billy Spears, Tom Filer, Rick Lukin, and Mark Carrion. So, no $10,000 Uribe variant, but here we got some Donruss from 1990. These are the red borders. Only notable rookie in this one I think of is maybe Larry Walker, but I know there's a Bernie Williams in here. Vic Roberts, Willie Frazier, Rafael Ramirez, Jose De Leon, David Wells, a young, skinny David Wells, a young, skinny Lenny Dykstra, Ruben Sierra, Mike Heath, Kevin Elster, Andy Hawkins, Chris Carpenter, Smithson, Jeff Reed, Gerald Clark, Barry Templeton, Mark Portugal. These are names that I remember growing up. Obviously not everybody makes the Hall of Fame, but they all make an impact. 1988 Fleer. The red, white, and blue cards. There's a Reggie on the back, cool. Giant sticker. Joe Carter, Barry Larkin with a grimy edge. It's like a 79 O-Peachy card. No, still set aside. Mike Schmidt, the insert. Dave Meads, Enrique, Andre Dawson, Rob Deere, Tommy Glavine, there you go. I think it's the Glavine rookie. We like that one. Set that one aside. Dave Vale, Milner, Kirk Gibson, Carmelo Martinez, Eddie Murray, Tim Belcher, and Reggie Jackson. So I think the Glavine is a rookie. I'm not 100% on that. We'll put it aside if we can't pull something bigger. That'll be the biggest hit so far. I'm going to set all the commons aside. 91 Fleer Ultra. Into the world of foil. Right now. It's foil, you're hard to tamper with it. Hard to tamper with and hard to open. Mariner sticker. Craig Biggio. I remember opening these cards when I was a 10-year-old. Chris James, Paul Molitor, Lance Parrish, Bo Jackson, Roger Clemens, Alan Trammell, getting a run here, Hall of Famers. Oh, Chris Hall stopped it. Pat Combs, Al Newman, Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah. Sweet. The Ultra Team, Griffey Jr. Non-numbered insert. We like it. That's a cool card. Solandrum, Danny Tartable, Todd Zeal. I've said on this channel before, anytime you're ripping wax for the 90s, hitting a Griffey is a win. Put that with the Tommy Glavine over there. PSA 10, that card might be worth 50, 100 bucks. Coming out of the pack. It's anybody's guess, but that's why we do this. Well, wax pack. 92 Flair, I remember ripping these too. Yeah, these cards are not gonna hold up well. There we go. I definitely remember pulling these from like vending machines. Mike Stan, Mike Remlinger, Randy Mulligan, Ryne Sanberg, record setter, Dave Winfield, hitting 400 home runs, Danny Darwin, Greg Myers, Nolan Ryan, sweet, Wade Boggs, sweet, Kip Gross, a checklist, Mike Linsky, prospect didn't pan out, Lance Johnson, Ed Sprague, Mike Fetters, Darryl Kyle, he was a big rookie, and Juan Berenguer. So a bunch of Hall of Famers for our Comp C order. Next up, 93 Fleer Ultra. Collect Dennis Eckersley limited subset. There wasn't a whole lot of autographs back in the day. Numbered cards weren't a thing. This I'm not sure I remember this one. No, I do remember this one, actually. And look, we have the Sammy Sosa with all the gold leaf just totally worn away. That's not an error. That's just an old card taking a beating. All these cards, the name's missing. Wow. Mike Stanton, Mike Timlin. Here we go. It's better. Dave Vale, Chris Napoltz, Kirby Puckett. That one's got the name on it. Lito Perez, Pudge Rodriguez, Greg Vaughn, John Kruk. These are excellent photography. Out of Fleer Ultra. David Segui and Javi Lopez, rookie. Cool. Not the best, not the worst. It's good the cards in the front took the beating where all the gold foil flaked off. Not the rookie cards. 89 score. I'll save that one. It actually might have a Griffey in there. 88 score first. Kind of like plastic bag, keeping these cards in check. Kirby Puckett, purple. John Kruk. Ryan Dowling. Dave Val. Did not collect these. 88. I was 7 years old. Did not collect these. Great moments in baseball. Do you remember the Polo Grounds? No, I don't. I know where the projects are. Where the Polo Grounds used to sit. Greg Nettles, George Frazier, into the yellow. Mike Henneman, Kirk Gibson, George Bell, Jeff DeWillis, and Jose Lind. I wonder if the Kirk Gibson, well, this is an 88, so 89 cards would depict the winning home run, but that's in the upper deck set. I have that card number 666, 1989, upper deck. Shows Kirk Gibson hitting that home run and limping around the bases. 90 score. Dennis Powell, Raleigh, hologram, Kirby Puckett, and this one's already artist proof. Dream Team, Kirby Puckett Dream Team at a 90 score. Connor Nixon, Joe Girardi, Al Newman. I think that might have robbed us of our Bo Jackson. Mike Algetti, Kelly Gruber, Ruben Sierra, Rocky Palmero out in front. Charles Nagy, rookie. Chris Hammond, rookie. And Larry Walker, all right. Got a score, Larry Walker, rookie. Very nice. That was 90 score. Next up. What did I do here? Mixed them up. Uh-oh. I mixed up my good cards and my bad cards. Here we are. I got it. I'm sorting out the cards I want to keep from the cards I don't want to keep. That's better. I got it. We're back. Donruss. 88 Donruss. The memory. This is going to be, not sure, but looking for Hall of Famers here. Not sure there's any big rookies in 88. Fred McGriff, Bedrock, Devereaux, Andy Van Slyke, Mike Fitzgerald, Mark Langston, Steve Lake, Phil Bradley, Bob Forsch, John Davis, Oil Can Boy, Dave Concepcion, Paul Molitor, Tom Browning, and Jerry Don Wheaton. We got two Leafs. This is, what year is this? That's a wax pack, this is a foil pack. Interesting. Series 1, Series 2. I think this one is older, less valuable. Let's look into it, see what we can find. Leaf is a subsidiary. I remember these. Of Donruss, Steve Searcy, Jose Canseco, Donnie Hill, Guthrie, Jose Mesa, Storm Davis, Terry Kennedy, Joel Skinner, Tim Leary, Jack Clark, Juan Bell, come on, Dennis Cook, Eric Anthony, Bill Thomas, Mark Grace. Nothing good. That box wasn't good at all. Set you aside. We'll go on to the other. I think this might be the 90 Leaf. Could be mistaken. Be a little more careful with this one. If I can be. Yeah, these are the 1990s. This has the Larry Walker and the Frank Thomas in. Let's see what we can find. Chris James, Steve Crawford, Mark Carrion, Jack Morris, Jerry Goff, Keith Hernandez playing for the Indians, Jose Offerman with a helmet that's 3 sizes too big. Looks like the Great Kazoo, Greg Hibbard, Xavier Hernandez, Jose Offerman looking like the Great Kazoo. That helmet. From Flintstones fame. Anyway. Jerry Reed, Greg Harris, Paul Ostenmacher, Ryan Holton, Steve Avery. And 1990, Steve Avery has an 89 card, so it's not a rookie. So hold it aside. So we pulled the Great Kazoo. That's cool. But no Frank Thomas rookie as of yet. Now we're going to move on to the bigger packs. First, we'll get into, let's go 92 tops. We're looking for golds. A gold of maybe a Nolan Ryan or a Bo Jackson. Any Hall of Fame would be good. But the golds are really nice. Should be 1 per pack. Maybe it's a rookie. The first year that Topps introduced clean white stock for their cards. Refractors, Stan Belliard, Craig Biggio, Kurt Wilkerson, Terry Shumpert, Prize game, Chris Snapholtz, Plummer. Move out of the way, guys. Move out of the way, guys. Here we go. Bobby Bowe, Kirk, Austin Durford, don't know him, Hector Villanueva, Rich Rowland, Omar Tavares, Mike Fetters, and we didn't even get a gold. How's that possible? We got skunked. Oh well. 89. There's 89. We got a few 89s here actually. A few 87s, a few 89s. 87, 89, 87, 89, 87. So we'll go with 89. Score first. Looking for the Griffey. Mel Hall, Matt Noakes, Greg Walker, Pete Smith, Joe Carter, Andy Hawkins, Hologram, Larry Herndon, Jack Howell, Larry McWilliams. Unusual if not to find any Hall of Famers in an 89 pack, but Luis Polonia, Rance Mullix, Mike Flanagan, Bob McClure, Mario Soto, and we pulled it off. Not a single Hall of Famer to be had in that pack. 92 Series 2 Stadium Club. Stadium Club is a series that is still ongoing. Beautiful photography. No autographs back in 92. So you can see the cards. Definitely premium quality stock. A little glossy, so there may be a little bit of bricking. But beautiful cards nonetheless. They reused this design, I think, in 2023. It's a throwback. Craig Wilson, Roger Clemens on the Member's Choice. Rick Honeycutt. Anthony Telford. Steve Decker. Paul Abbott. Why are they all upside down? Mark Leonard. Steve Buechele. Luis Aquino. Harvey Pulliam. Shawan Dunston. Roberto Kelly. Jose Oquendo, and Chris Carpenter. There's your Stadium Club membership card. What we got? We're Member's Choice, so we got a Member's Choice card, even though we're not in the club. So much for that. Hall of Famer box, and these guys go in the big stack of nothing. Let's go in 89, Ron. Right? 89. We're looking for Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio's true rookie. Not Craig Biggio, I'm sorry. He was in earlier year. Schilling's true rookie, Randy Johnson, and of course Ken Griffey Jr. Bill Long. There's Craig Biggio rookie. Nice. Hit the Biggio. Tim Jones, Dutch Dalton, Ronaldo Rooms, Norm Charlton, Shane Mack, Chris Spears. We got purple. Griffey's going to be a purple. Tom Prince, Mark Lemke, Barry Lyons, Darnell Coles, Steve Lombardozzi, and Pat Borders. So we got the Biggio true rookie. That's a good hit. 89 Bowen up next. These are the larger cards. Ray Paul. And there's a stick of broken gum in there. Set the gum aside. There's the Jeff Kunkel. Took the gum. Alright, here we go. Pat Clement. Hard to read some of the signatures here. Jeff Parrott. Ty Griffin. Todd Worrell. Stuck to Jeff Kunkel. There's a 1950s Jackie, which I'm pretty sure would have expired 30 years ago. Steve Searcy. Darrell Evans. Paul Molitor. Scott Bankhead. Oh, Brooke Jacoby. So we got a Hall of Famer. That's hard to send out because it's a different size card than everything else. So it's more of a liability, being the card's raw condition might be worth $1. Maybe. As we go back to 87, this card's worth well more than $1. 87, we're looking for Eric Davis, Bo Jackson, Greg Maddux. Black borders will make it hard to grade, but these are all packed fresh. Dave Al, Bob Welch, Reggie Williams, Ron Oster, Bert Blyleven. There you go. Joe Cali, Jim Dwyer, Benito Santiago on the rated rookie. Mahorchik, Von Hayes, Curtis Wilkerson, Ozzie Guillen, Alvin Davis, Jimmy Jones, Matusek. Nothing of note there. As we move into the higher quality product here, 3 packs left. 87 Fleer, 87 Tops, and the big one, the 83 Fleer. 87 Fleer, same as the Donruss and the Tops. Fleers that we're looking for. The Hawk, Andre Dawson. Looking especially menacing. Banjo, Jim Clancy, Rick Honeycutt, Kerfeld, Mike Witt, Andy Van Slyke as a Cardinal, Rob Murphy, John Russell, Gene Garber, Bob Stanley, Dave Dravecki, Harold Baines, Doyle Alexander, Candy Maldonado, Bert Blyleven, and Don Ace. Right in the ace. Good news is we're building up quite a COMC order. Bad news is a pack of bubblegum here from almost 40 years ago that I want to eat very badly. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat that one. If we hit Gwynn, Boggs, Sanberg out of that 83 pack. Might even if I get the Bo Jackson out of this one. Sambito. This is a BBCE box to Powers. Play back so we could be sure that it wasn't tampered with. Jim Presley, T.R. Bryden, Tony Fernandez, Jim Gantner, Jim Presley, Don Ace again, Kurt Ford, Kurt Ford, tricked me there. Floyd Bannister. Oh, Will the Thrill Clark. Not his rookie, but that is a sweet card. Will the Thrill, Todd Worrell, Joe Sambito, and Tim Hewlett. That Will Clark card, that's pretty sweet. So there's the gun. Here's the 83 pack. I said it, I'm a man of my words. This is 845 Sports Cards, New York's Hudson Valley. We got 15 cards, 2 photos in each card. Gwynn, Sanberg, Boggs. I eat the gun. Just off camera. Our autofocus doesn't mess with us. Another BBCE certified box, so you don't have to worry about this being tampered and resealed. Slater Sports, Retrowax. Not every box is BBCE, but the higher end ones they tend to be because they want to make sure that you get nothing but the highest quality product, as they always deliver. Here we go. Pat Underwood. Mike Ramsey. Bobby Mercer. Gary Gray, Tom Brennan, Mike Fischlin, Tony Pena, Bob Mitchell. Come on, bubblegum. Raleigh Fingers, a Hall of Famer at least. Bob Shirley. Dwayne Walker. Ray Burris. Looks like 2 cards after this one. Willie Aikens. Tony Gwynn. Wally Backman. And Lee Smith. So Lee Smith's auto rookie would be 81. This is an 83. So the gum will go uneaten for another month. However, we did pull some nice rookies. We did pull some Hall of Famers. I'll show them to you right now. That's a Molitor. 89's annoying. Tommy Glavine rookie. Will Thrill second. Biggio, the Walker, and the Griffey insert. This was the December edition of the 2024 Retrowax Box. 845 Sportscards, New York's Hudson Valley. Slater Sportscards, bringing you the heat and the nostalgia that we all know and love. You want to get your own, they're available. You get a discount if you subscribe like I do. And we'll be back next month with another Retrowax Box in the new year. Thanks, guys, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank God we pulled a Griffey and a Biggio. And a Glavine. And a Walker. And a Will the Thrill. It's a beautiful thing. Take care, guys. See you next time.